Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back to your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as was the vast majority of crypto and finance. And with that being said, I hope that you are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are out there in the world. The weekend is here. We are more so looking at the weekly candle close. It is tomorrow. I'm very excited, to say the least, to see what happens within the next 24 hours. And the reason why I say that is because the market has been kind of slow. But during this time, there has been some incredible gains. Listen, if you have been a part of the Patreon group, and even if you haven't been a part of the Patreon group, I've been talking about a few gems on the channel outside of even XRP that have been doing very, very well. XRP will also have a massive move this year as well. And we're going to be talking about why. But first off, I do want to stress the idea of diversification, because I see a lot of individuals out there that are getting very frustrated with XRP. And what that tells me is that XRP is either one, you're only holding, or two, you are too emotional right now. We are so damn early into this next cycle. Guys, don't mess this up. Don't get frustrated. Don't get impatient. I get it, right? A lot of altcoins right now are down significantly. XRP is down 9% on the last 7 days. When we look at this, look at this. Look at the list of the 7 day span. Double-digit down figures. Look at this. XRP is not doing too bad compared to all of these other altcoins. Here you have XRP right next to HBAR, under all of these other altcoins on the top 100. So when we look at XRP, XRP is not doing too bad. Now, in terms of a lot of those gains, for example, a cash network, DPIN, some of these categories right now, you can make a ton of money and reinvest it into XRP while XRP just remains sideways. Now, that doesn't mean to go and sell your XRP and go buy these other altcoins. No, at this moment in time, you should take advantage of the fact that usually and typically XRP runs last. So you have a lot of opportunity here to prepare your XRP bags. When everyone is complaining that XRP isn't moving, I take that as an opportunity to accumulate more XRP. That's what you need to be looking at in this space. The sentiment. The sentiment is that XRP is dead. It's not moving. I've been seeing so much FUD over on even X and also on YouTube about XRP, and it's ridiculous to say the least. But it's because we have altcoins doing massive moves. But we have been also calling those in the Patreon. But XRP, I do believe that XRP is going to have a massive year as well. Right now, me personally, I believe that XRP is bottomed out on the Bitcoin pair. I talked about this. I've addressed it. I don't think that we have another move like this in 2020, right? This was the move back in 2020 during the lawsuit. I don't think that we get another move like this on the Bitcoin pair. Could we break this level though? Yeah, but that's why we look at the weekly candle close. If we get a weekly candle close, and I'm talking about a candle body, not a wick, a candle body close under this level would signal that we are going much deeper on the Bitcoin pair. But if we get a weekly candle close above this level, this will confirm that this is acting as support, and XRP is most likely bottomed out on the Bitcoin pair. And I talked about how this is our launch pad essentially. And big shout out to Crypto Insight UK, because he even addressed this as well. Here's his chart on the Bitcoin pair. We could see all of the times where XRP was around this level or the bottom level, which, by the way, yes, that's why I have this white line down here outlined, because we have saw every single time that we've seen this level get tested, we saw XRP have a massive move to the upside. This bottom level down here is crucial. But I would love for us to hold this level and maintain this level that we have been ranging on for a little bit of time now. I would love for this to hold and have an impulsive move off of this and regain some traction. But even if we see that bottom level, it's still significant to mention that that is a major opportunity for anyone that is looking into XRP. But we have here, have things changed for XRP and Bitcoin? Yesterday, we saw a flush. It affected alts more heavily than Bitcoin. During this flush, XRP lost the bottom of the range I spoke about. What does this mean? Right now, I'm not exactly sure. However, one of these three scenarios below will occur. First off, we could argue that yesterday's wicks was a liquidity grab below the range and could fuel us to move the 119% versus Bitcoin to the top of this range again. Remember, breaking above the top gray box is when things become really interesting, but this normally happens in a flush. Now, I'm anticipating us actually getting a move off of these lows to the resistance zone, which I'm assuming that's what he is actually talking about as well. Yeah, so that's what he's actually talking about as well. This is what we have been anticipating. But also, we have, secondly, continue to grind down versus Bitcoin to the launchpad area. This is about a 50% loss in value versus Bitcoin. This doesn't mean XRP loses 50% value. It could mean Bitcoin has a big flush and sucks liquidity. Historically, when we have reached the launchpad area, we have seen subsequent moves of 2,026%, 5,617%, and even 536%, giving us an average move of 2,726% versus Bitcoin. Now, again, this is what he's anticipating, or in this variation, what he's anticipating. He's talking about a move down to this bottom here. Now, this would be a very significant flush of XRP, but this is where things get very interesting. I actually think that we could be doing something very similar to the 2016-2017 timeframe where we had this big drop on the Bitcoin pair. But as you guys do see, look at the launch pad during 2017 and what occurred shortly after. This is something to watch. And this would most likely happen around the summertime of this year. That's why I say anticipate a big move on XRP against Bitcoin, which could very well account to XRP skyrocketing on the USD pair. Lastly, XRP may never recover. I know many of you reading this, including myself, but that is a possible reality. It is just a possible for XRP to push from here or any level and outperform anything we've seen on the chart below. There is no historical data to support this point. So what do you believe? Does XRP have a short-term move, or do we have more pain to come as we load a large move? One final point I would like to throw in the mix is the weekly RSI. As you can see, we haven't seen a parabolic move in XRP since 2017, as reflected in the relative strength index. We also haven't created a high versus Bitcoin since then. There is a saying in the TA world that goes, the longer the base, the further in space. As you all know, I personally believe XRP has a big move coming in the future. Whether you believe that or not is up to you. I have my money where my mouth is. I am only human though, and we could always be wrong. Let's see how this all plays out. And again, here's the RSI down at the bottom. You can actually see how the RSI has been pretty oversold in my opinion. And every single time that we hit this level that we are at on this RSI figure, we've had a big move to the upside. Hell, even back in 2021, we were ranging around the same exact level after the SEC lawsuit announcement, and look at the impulsive move that the RSI had with, of course, the value added there as well. Again, in my opinion, yeah, I do think that we are going to see a very significant move on XRP against Bitcoin and even on the USD chart. The big thing that I'm looking at is just clearing this resistance zone, which right now would be 113% to the upside on the Bitcoin pair. And once we break over this resistance zone, well, we already know what happens. I mean, hell, the last time that we broke through this was back in March of 2017. But we need to watch this very closely. Now, also, there was a great article that got posted over on the Crypto Basic. This is, here is something massive for XRP according to Wall Street financial analyst. Now, this is actually from Linda P. Jones, and we do see we are still in the first inning. Digitizing commerce is a much bigger opportunity than digitizing communications. The internet was, and here we have from High Vibe. And this is, I believe, Digital Perspectives. Yeah, this is a Digital Perspectives video. XRP holders, this is massive. The amount of wealth that is about to come to the XRP ledger will be insane. Tokenize all real world assets on the XRP ledger. Now, I don't believe that the XRP ledger will tokenize all real world assets. I mean, hell, Hedera's absolutely killing it right now. Stellar's absolutely killing it right now. Even Algorand's killing it. but I do think that a large portion of wealth is going to be tokenized very, very soon. It's already starting. I also think that the XRP ledger will see a significant amount of it. Hell, even small percentages will immediately change the value of XRP and all other assets that are, already getting a major inflow of tokenization demand. But check this video out.
Yeah, well, Ripple, of course, you would want to look at who is going to be a market leader in the future. Anytime I look at investing in stocks, I want to know who's going to have the number one or number two company in the space. So when the technology for XRP was created, according to David Schwartz, they looked around and they said, this is phenomenal technology. What is the biggest thing, the biggest use case, the biggest utility that this technology could possibly have out of everything? And they said cross-border payments, and that's what they went after. They also, as you know, are helping governments form central bank digital currencies. When you're investing money at the government level, it doesn't get any bigger than that. It's trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. And that is the most exciting investment opportunity and largest investment opportunity that you can usually think of too, is at the government level. Matthew Lemmerl says we are moving from having digitized communications back in the 90s to digitizing commerce and currency. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're digitizing commerce and currency right now. And that is a bigger opportunity. That is a bigger opportunity than the internet was. And that's what people don't really realize, is that the amount of wealth that this is going to create is going to blow people's minds now. And that is a bigger opportunity. That is a bigger opportunity than the internet was. And that's what people don't really realize, is that the amount of wealth that this is going to create is going to blow people's minds. And according to Matthew, when you look at the S curve for innovation, we are right at the portion of the S curve where we're about to go vertical. And so 2024 is going to be a very important year for blockchain and for cryptocurrencies and for fintech, as well as AI and some other technologies. But these are the things that we want to look at when we consider investing. And all of those things Ripple has and does very well.
And I do completely agree with her. Like, as we really look at tokenization, the amount of wealth that is going to flow into this space over the course of the next year, 2 years, 3 years, hell, even 5 years. And I'm not saying that we have to wait 5 years, because I know that everyone blows that saying out of proportion. When we just look at the next 5 years in terms of how much money could really flow into this space, it is going to shock a lot of people. It's going to blow a lot of people's minds. And I feel as though a lot of people don't realize just how much money is actually out there. I mean, hell, just real estate, global real estate is over $300 trillion there. And it's already starting to be tokenized. So this is very, very exciting stuff. But also, huge announcement from Grayscale. XRP is now re-added to their digital large cap fund, which seeks to provide investors with exposure to large cap coverage of the digital asset market. This is a huge deal, considering the fact that if we go all the way back in time, Grayscale sold their XRP holdings on January of 2021, following the accusations against Ripple from the SEC. This actually got posted by Edward Farina. We very often underestimate the consequences of the SEC Gov lawsuit on XRP performance during the last bull run. Its price was clearly suppressed by external entities. XRP didn't hit its all-time high and was outperformed by other assets like Ethereum and ADA. Thousands of XRP holders suffered financial losses as a consequence of the SEC misconduct, the same entity that should protect investors. And yes, it was actually $15 billion lost the moment that the lawsuit was announced. Think about that. As a side note, Matic has just been removed from the Grayscale fund. XRP now features among their top holdings. And yeah, this is very exciting stuff. I think that this is a huge move by Grayscale. And it really does make me question, will we see XRP added to the crypto liquidity hub on Ripple's website anytime soon? We don't know, but I know that in the past they were talking about how the only reason why XRP was not included in this is simply because of regulatory uncertainty. So I do think that we are getting closer and closer to that point, especially now that Grayscale is re-adding XRP to their portfolio. This is a big deal. It's a major, major deal because, listen, this is large cap coverage. And Grayscale has been a dominant force within the space for a while now. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you guys did enjoy the video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Peace out.